Under 1434.00, under general roads, I plugged in $60,000. The board can adjust that down, up, or any which way that they see.
And that's coming out of liquid fuels, right?
No, for this specifically, this would be money from the general fund giving to roads. So last year, it was just something that we said the general fund will put money to help towards roads. Again, the board can.
So we have,
Liquid fuels.
I'm just looking at that 300,000,
Oh, yeah.
so there, so in your opinion, there's a spot that can be moved, okay? And just use the liquid fuel and not patch it with the general fund, okay? So there's 60 there, possibly 5 in the police department with that furnace, that's 65.
1435.10 park maintenance, I did bump it up to 10,000, only because we've had to put money into the park. We do not have a port or a physical bathroom over there, so we have to rent the porta potties. That is $180 a month. So that's almost around $2,000 a year just for the porta potties over there. Sometimes the park needs mulch for the playground equipment, because otherwise if the mulch gets too low, the children can trip, and then that becomes a liability.
How many times is it mulched, do you know?
I think we've been doing it once every 2 years. Tag, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Can, for mulch at the park, do we do that once every 2 years, once a year? How often do we need to
I'd
do
say
that?
about every 3 years.
Every 3 years?
All right, so you're bumping it from, yeah, you're jumping it,
I just know this year we've
$5,000.
already been, we're already at 7,700, and this year's breakdown, I'm sorry, give me one moment.
why are we so high compared to previous years? Like, we look at it, we're lower than 4,000, 2015.
Because I stopped taking stuff out of the park and rec fund like it used to be done. I was told by the previous park and rec board that that is strictly and solely to be used for monies to be matched for grants, that it's not meant to be monies for porta potties, for any other type of items.
So this previous years, we're not really actually seeing the actual because it's been diluted by funds from the, okay. What were those numbers, the actuals for those then?
For this year, I'm sorry.
Not for this year, but like, what would you, is it around 7,000 in 2015 and 2016 if you didn't?
It looks like in 2015 we have it at almost 4,000, and last year it was around 4,500. So it
I
was-
see those, but based upon what you just said, you're saying that we're not actually
So,
seeing the actual
when the
because
road
money has
crew
been
goes
taken.
over to the park
Right.
and does any type of thing, we don't separate off their time and their labor. We don't currently track what they do, so it's hard to really know how much money we're sinking into the park. If there's a piece of equipment that breaks down, that definitely, I mean, it's being used for the park and it is not being used for liquid fuels, we can't pay for the repair of that piece of equipment or that trimmer or mowers, things like that. I can't put into liquid fuels because it is sometimes used for the park. So some of those costs are being more actualized. I don't know how to quantify what we might have done previous years because it just depends. I know, did we, one year,
The
did we have
parking
a
lot
tree?
though, tag should fall underneath liquid fuels, would it not, in the road in there or no? Because they're considered,
Cause that's our parking lot, same way we can't use liquid fuel.
liquid fuels doesn't
go.
go into our own personal park lots, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one, Connie, as far as what's going on with that one.
No, that's fine.
Okay,
1410.40, the subsidy to the fire company. I did leave at the 100,000. I don't know, Chief Sly was in at the previous board meeting requesting additional funds, letting us know that fire and EMS are dangerously low on volunteers, and they're just concerned that there won't be someone when we call. That'll be for the board to decide though, if there's additional funds. Trying to look for the bigger things. Under the liquid fuels budget, they are increasing our subsidy $14,000 next year roughly, so we should receive $292,691.82. This year, when they actually did it, it was slightly more for this year. And then 1430.84, pretty much I did the liquid fuels budget and then saw what was left and then plugged that into how much money we have left for roads for next year. I do have also that, the road crew would like to purchase a backhoe. You do not see it in the budget because a couple reasons. One, I know that they have had recent purchases. And two, I know that we have a fund balance and an equipment balance from Liquid Fuels of about $107,000. It is what Liquid Fuels says that we have reserved for equipment. Not that the board has to purchase a piece of equipment outright, we could still finance, but we do have the possibility to purchase that piece of equipment and it not have to be I mean, it obviously has to go through the budget, but not as a number that would alterly affect it.
Tag, Carol and I just looked at the backhoe, what's wrong with it?
It's just around the windows and stuff, you look at things all rusted up underneath. And like I said, I just had an estimate to have service, our service on it, it would cost us $17,500 just to get that thing serviced the way it's supposed to be serviced.
I looked at, when I was looking at it myself, because I know a little bit, I'm going, I'm at sales all the time.
Yeah.
The outrigger on the driver's side, that cylinder needs to be redone. I can see the dust seals
It's
down
still,
off that.
it's not leaking.
It's weeping a little bit,
Yeah.
you can see a little bit of hydraulic there. Hoses look mint, I walked around
That's
there.
because we replaced
Yeah,
all.
they look mint, walking around, the hours on it say 4,600
Yeah, that's
on
probably.
the hour meter. I looked at the pins all, I didn't look great, I looked underneath the engine, yeah,
Pins in the bucket.
that's what I mean, it looks like it's well
All-
serviced.
All the front cylinders been replaced.